Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Hacks and Hunt. Really excited for this one. We are comparing two more bows. We are doing the Hoyt AXIUS Ultra, so the aluminum Ultra bow, as well as the Hoyt RX4 Ultra, so the carbon Ultra bow. So basically aluminum versus the carbon. So if you guys want to see it, stay tuned so that way you guys can see which bow I prefer over the other. I do apologize in advance for the horrible audio in this video. It just didn't turn out as good as I really expected it to. So I do apologize for that. Anyway, guys, if you want to see which bow I prefer over the other and why, then go ahead and stay tuned. Thanks so much, guys. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Hacks and Hunt bow comparison video. This video we're going to be comparing the RX4 Ultra versus the AXIUS Ultra. So we got the aluminum versus the carbon, both set at 70 pounds, both at 30-inch draws. I'm going to be shooting a 340 axis, Easton Axis arrow, weighing in at 437 grains. Yeah, so let's go ahead and shoot these two. Let's go first up with the aluminum. We got a 4 fletch AAE Max fletching on here. I have not shot this bow yet, so I'm excited to see how this one shoots. Sit back here, see it. So the initial feeling of the bow, holding it, it actually has a smaller hand grip than the carbon. I like the feeling of that more. I feel like it's closer to my RX1 that I have. A little bit smaller of a hand grip there. I did just weigh them both. They both have a whisker biscuit. They both have a 3-pin sight on it. And the aluminum came in at 4.42 pounds, or sorry, 5.42 pounds. And then the carbon came at 5 flat. So it's not that much heavier. Price is a little bit better. So let's go ahead and see how this shoots. So, right. Feeling feels good. Pretty solid back wall. Still has a little bit of sponge to it. It's got quite a bit of hand shock to it. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm gonna go grab my stabilizer real quick. It does have a little bit more shock than the Matthews VXR, which I've shot. That one stays in your hand pretty dang good. So I just added an 8-inch Hoyt stabilizer on there to see if that changes anything with hand shock and vibration and shooting forward. So let's go ahead and test that one. It does set really steady. The valley on it's really nice. It doesn't want to jump forward like the previous turbos that they've made. Yeah, that definitely deadens it in the hand a lot more, adding that stabilizer. I always shoot with the stabilizer. Most people always shoot with the stabilizer, so if you throw one of those on there, you're going to be good. You got nothing really to worry about. Let's go ahead and do another one. Pretty dead in the hand with that stabilizer on there. Let's go see how well that grouping is. Obviously it's not going to be sighted and there's no peep, but I am trying my best to just aim in the exact same spot, which is eyeballing against the peep right there. I would say that pretty decent group. It's about 12-13 yards. Pull these out and then go ahead and shoot the RX4 Ultra and compare that with the AXIUS Ultra. Alright, so here is the RX4 Ultra. We're going to go ahead and shoot. Like I said, the grip, like I feel like This carbon part here sticks out a little bit more than the AXIUS does. I don't know, it's not too bad. Let's go ahead and shoot this, see how this feels. Did you see that? Watch the bottom kick out. You shoot this one more time. Pay attention to the bottom and watching that swing out. I'm not gripping the bow at all. I'm letting it do its own thing. So my hand is relaxed up front. I'm gonna let it do its thing. Quite a bit of hand shock in that. Let's go ahead and take off this rest, or sorry, this stabilizer, and throw it on the RX4 Ultra. This 8-inch stabilizer, it does make quite a bit of difference having that, and it's got the rubber on the end to help take away the vibrations of the shot. But let's see if this helps it. Let's go ahead and shoot this. Go ahead and watch that kick out if it kicks out just like it did before. I'm just not the biggest fan of it, the way it's kicking out. It still has some hand vibration. I'm gonna have to say the AXIUS, I mean, was 0.47 pounds, so half a pound heavier, might be making the difference of it kind of pounding out. All right, let's try this one more time. Personally, I love Hoyt. I shoot an RX1. It's been an incredible bow. I've shot it for the last 3 years. I would say save your money, not worth spending $1,800. And that is a lot for me to say because I really love Hoyt. They've been really good to me and the bow's been incredible. Here's this grouping up here. Obviously it's not sighted in, but group is what's important. Not shooting really well. Pull these things out. Nobody shoots that high up on the target. Stuck on there pretty well. So, comparison of the two. So comparing the AXIUS Ultra versus RX1 or RX4 Ultra, I'm leaning towards the AXIUS. If I was to buy one of these bows today, it would be the aluminum AXIUS Ultra. I really like the 34-inch axle with the ZTR cams. It is a pretty kind of an aggressive back wall, like in the draw cycle when you're halfway through, then it gets hard and then it drops a lot harder than I expected. The vibration with nothing on it, more than I would like, more than I expected, especially in the RX4. That my RX1 doesn't even bounce forward that much, but I don't know. Both set at 70 pounds, 30 inches, draw length. Yeah, so guys, my honest review would say go with the AXIUS. You're gonna save money and it shoots smoother in the hand and you're not losing anything out on the RX4. This is the exact same bow as the RX3 basically, in my opinion. But go ahead, go to your guys' nearest Hoyt dealer, go test drive and see what you guys think. Personally, I think I've got my bow picked out for the year on which one I want to shoot. But that's pretty sweet bow, not gonna lie. Did have a lot less hand shock.
Yep, that's what I was thinking too.
But shoots good.
The aluminum did?
Yeah.
You liked it better than the carbon?
I did.
See, that's like kind of the answer I wanted to hear a little bit, you know?
I mean, it's... Alright guys, that is my comparison over the RX4 Ultra versus the AXIUS Ultra. They're both absolutely incredible bows. I do prefer the AXIUS over the RX4 due to the high hand vibration. The aluminum, it's got that extra half pound on it, so it just doesn't jump as much. I just feel like the aluminum just takes the vibration better almost. Don't get me wrong, the carbon is an excellent bow. It is very strong. I would shoot it, you know. I just personally right now, I just would not pay $1,800 for it after shooting multiple bows. I would rather pay the $1,200 for the aluminum version. But that's my 2 cents on these two bows, guys. They are two excellent bows. Go ahead and go down to your Hoyt dealer and see what you guys think. Shoot them both, you know, side by side. While I was there, there was actually a customer that walked in. I'm sure you can hear him in the background. But he was trying to decide whether RX4 or the Ultra or the AXIUS in the Ultra version, because he was like 6'6". He's a pretty tall guy, and he ended up going with the aluminum version after shooting it. I mean, we sat there for like 2 hours shooting them side by side together, just kind of comparing the two with multiple other bows, and he felt that one was best for him, and so he went for it and bought one. Super excited for him. Nothing better than watching somebody get into archery. He said he hadn't done archery in the last so many years, so he was really excited for that. So shout out to TJ for picking a great bow. Anyway guys, that wraps up the summary for these two bows for me. If you guys have any questions or you want to see me cover a bow compared to another bow or whatever, comment down below. Like the video if you liked it, and then hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, guys. Thanks so much for the support, and we will see you guys next time.